Yo, have you heard about Anchor? It's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Welcome, everyone, to the L7C podcast, Naruto What If Battle Edition. Today, we have the NDP Naruto Forum with us, Byron, Andrea, Justin, and Cedric. And we are going to be continuing the Summer of the Akatsuki with the second Akatsuki Ladder, the Gauntlet. And this time, we have the Yellow Flash Minato trying to climb up the Gauntlet. And before we begin, just going to ask everyone how they're doing. Byron, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. No complaints.
Andrea, how are you doing today?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Justin, how are you doing today?
Doing well. It's a Sunday. What's up?
And then we do have Cedric. Don't know if his audio is going. Cedric, how are you doing today?
I'm all right. How are y'all?
Oh, good. But yeah, let's get right into it. Just a recap from our first Akatsuki Ladder. We had EMS Sasuke, and EMS Sasuke's run ended at Kisame, but he did have two ties of 3-3 against Kakuzu and Konan. And we are doing Minato today, and we'll see how far he goes. Just a recap of the ladder. It starts with Orochimaru, then Deidara, Sasori, Hidan, Kakuzu, Konan, Kisame, Itachi, Nagato, and then Obito is the last one. So first off, let's start off with Minato versus Orochimaru. If you guys do remember in part one, when Orochimaru was running rampant, there were shinobi wishing the fourth Hokage was still alive so he could have dealt with him. I was rewatching that, just a little tidbit there. But let's start off with Andrea. Minato versus Orochimaru. Who do you think would win in that matchup?
Minato for sure.
Just quick, easy, no explanations needed.
Yes, no questions for me.
Byron, who do you think would win that matchup?
I also think Minato, because it's he's a Yellow Flash. He is great at teleportation jutsu, and I'm not sure if Orochimaru would be able to handle him. So I'm going to say Minato.
Justin, who do you got in this one?
I think Minato takes this one pretty easy. I don't really see a path to victory for Orochimaru at all, to be honest.
Cedric, what do you think about this one?
I like Yellow Flash.
Gotcha. And I'm going Yellow Flash as well. So that is a clean sweep over there. Then he moves up to fight Deidara, a long distance fighter, artisan explosion. We'll just start with Cedric. Who would you have in this matchup?
Minato.
Nice and easy?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the teleportation jutsu is really strong.
Justin, who do you have in this one?
Same with Cedric. I got Minato. Teleportation jutsu. He's going to throw those Q9s and just hop around, and Deidara won't be able to do anything about it. He can try to blow up the arena, but Minato will just teleport away after that. So, yeah, he won't win.
Byron, who do you have in this one?
Also Minato, as the reasons Justin stated.
Andrea, who do you have in this one?
The fourth Hokage.
Oh, Minato with another long distance fighter. Minato versus Sasori. We got the 100 puppets, all that. Andrea, who do you have in this one?
Again, the fourth Hokage. I do think having so many puppets might be a little bit of, I won't call it a problem because I feel like he's going to get past it easy. He's also really good at sealing. So, I remember distinctly in the anime they mentioned that he learned a lot of sealing techniques from his wife's clan, which are known for seals. So like, I know last week when we talked about Sasuke's fight with Sasori was like, well, how is he going to seal him at the end? We don't have that question for the fourth Hokage. So,
Byron, who do you have in this one?
Minato. I think that, like Andrew said, I don't think the puppets will pose a problem. But I think once he breaks through that first puppet that encases Sasori, I think it'll be easy for Minato.
Justin, who do you have in this one? Minato versus Sasori.
If Minato can take out 1,000 men during the Third Great Ninja War, he can take out Sasori.
Fair
True.
enough.
What?
True.
it's valid.
What?
I was about to say, Cedric, you got a comeback for that? I mean, come on now. If he can take out all
I
those.
didn't hear what you said. What did you say?
I said if he can take out 1,000 men during the Third Ninja War, he can take out Sasori.
Oh, I thought you said if Hinata can take out 1,000. I was like,
Cedric, who do you got?
Naruto's father.
Oh, well, man, we're just calling him every.
Me and might as well. Shoot, there's
We
a
got to
lot.
cover all the bases.
That's true.
That's not a
That's
name.
He has a lot. He has a lot of names.
That is true. That is true. Very true. So that's 3 straight sweeps of Orochimaru, Deidara, Sasori. Now we have Hidan, who in the last one was the first one to get votes against Sasuke. So Justin, who do you got in this one? Hidan or Minato?
I'm still taking Minato here. It might take him a little while to figure out Hidan's abilities, but I don't see Hidan getting any blood of Minato on him. And Minato has sealing jutsu, so he'll be able to seal him away and actually take him out. So Minato.
Byron, who do you got?
Also, Minato. I think he'll just be too fast for Hidan to, like Justin said, to get blood. And if he does get blood, then I think his kunai will help him because he'll plant seals all around the battle arena. So he'll be able to transport out of that little circle that Hidan has to get you in.
Cedric, who do you have in this one?
Minato, but remember, Byron, it's Hidan that has to be in the circle, not you.
Hidan has to be right. Hidan has to be in the circle. Thank you for the correction.
But I don't think he even touches him. He's too fast. Like Hidan relies solely on close combat affairs. So you have to get blood from somebody. You can't get blood from what you can't catch. So I think also, I've been thinking like cold-blooded mindset. Like honestly, the fourth doesn't necessarily have to seal Hidan. He just has to cut up his limbs because that's just how it works. Kazuku's the one who sews them back together. Man can't do anything if his head cut off. Just saying.
Andrea, who do you have in this one?
I have Kushina's husband on this one.
Oh my lord.
We got to cover all the names, all of them.
Okay. All right. I like it. I like it. Next up, we have Kakuzu. This was Sasuke's first tie in our first one that we had a 3-3 tie on that one. Byron, Minato versus Kakuzu. Who do you got?
Minato, the Yellow Flash. I think with the 5 hearts, it will pose a little bit of a problem, but again, Minato's too fast. He'll be able to deal with the 5 hearts. So I think Minato.
Andrea, who do you have in this one?
I have Minato as well, as Justin said earlier. I mean, Minato's a one-man army. Yeah, having 5 hearts is going to maybe slow the process, but he's going to figure it out and put him down.
Justin, who do you have in this one?
Minato is going to be a lot more interesting than the other Akatsuki members that we just ran through. But, I mean, he, like Andrea said, he's a one-man army. He'll be able to Rasengan all 5 of those hearts. But it's definitely going to be a lot more intense battle than the other Akatsuki members that we just talked about. It's starting to get good for him now.
Cedric, who do you have in this one?
Minato.
Okay. Got you. That's another sweep. We are moving up this ladder pretty quickly with him. Now we have Minato versus Konan. Andrea, one of her favorite women in the show. Andrea, you were a big proponent of her against Sasuke last time. Do you have her with the upset against Minato or still the Yellow Flash?
I do not have her for the upset. I still have the Yellow Flash. She is another long range fighter more so. And I mean, with his speed and, ability to throw those kunai and show up there instantly, I don't have him losing to her in my mind at all.
Byron, who do you have in this matchup?
Minato with Flying Raijin level 2.
Oh, throwing in the finishing move in this one. Okay. Justin, who do you have in this one?
I have Minato as well. I don't see Konan be able to drape paper bombs all over Minato like she was able to do with Obito, and Obito, of course, had to get out of that one with the Forbidden Jutsu, but I don't think it'll even come to that point with Minato. So Minato takes this one.
Cedric, who do you have in this one?
This is getting redundant.
Yeah. We probably should have started where we started to disagree.
As well. I think the disagreeing is going to start coming up
I guess
soon.
it's like fair, but like I'd pick Minato. I mean, you have to keep asking me these things.
So got to keep asking. Now this is where Sasuke ended last time. Minato versus Kisame. Justin, who do you have in this one? I think this is the start of the pretty intense battles.
Yeah, it'll definitely be an intense one. The walking tail beast himself, Kisame. But I still think Minato takes it. He's a lot faster. I just feel like Kisame's going to have a hard time like getting his hands on him, which will favor Minato in this one, so I got him.
Andrew, who do you have in this one?
I also have Minato. Mostly my reasoning comes from the fact like when the Ninetales was attacking the Hidden Leaf, Minato was doing a pretty good job of like protecting the village, keeping everything under control from those attacks and stuff that Obito had to step in, like personally to like nix him from overtaking the Ninetales. So for that reason, even though Kisame is like the non-Jinchuriki level ninja, I do think Minato is going to take it.
Byron, who do you have in this one?
Also, Minato, I think he'll just be too fast for Kisame to hit him with Samihara to take his chakra. So I think Minato wins this one.
Cedric, are you picking Minato again?
Yeah, my reason is a little different, but
Okay.
I pick him.
What
was your reasoning, Cedric?
Oh, he has the Ninetales in him. So this man got chakra for days.
They both do.
Yeah,
that's true.
But this man can go tail beast cloak mode just like Naruto. So I don't think Kisame's ready for that.
No, definitely not.
Well, now we have one that's been debated heavily in the Naruto community. Minato versus Itachi Uchiha, the two highest scores at the Ninja Academy. Justin, who do you have in this one?
This is a tough one. Itachi Suzuno poses a very big problem for Minato. They both conceal. Itachi has that big ass shield that can block everything. Oh man,
he got eyes though, Justin.
He does have eyes.
And Justin, you know what about eyes do?
He does have eyes. I think I gotta go Itachi with this one. I think Susanoo would be too much with his Susanoo with the ceiling and the shield. I just don't see how Minato can even touch him once it gets to the Susanoo portion of the fight.
Byron, who do you have in this one?
Yeah, this one's tough. I'm torn because I want to choose Minato, but like everyone says, Itachi does have those eyes. So if he does somehow get not infinite Tsukiyomi, I think it will favor Itachi. But if it does get to Susanoo, I don't know how Minato gets through Susanoo, so I think Itachi would win.
Okay. Andrea?
I want to hear what Cedric has to say first.
Okay, well, Cedric.
Wait, we train spots like that? We can just do this?
I guess, and you're just at the precedent.
Wow. Martin, I gotta ask you this because you brought it up a lot of times whenever I talk about people beating Itachi. You gonna bring up Shisui's eye?
No, I only brought it up against the EMS Sasuke because Sasuke had his eyes.
But that would mean that it's available to Itachi now too, right?
Yeah, but it wouldn't activate because it only activated when it sees his eyes.
Okay. So I actually would pick Minato.
Okay.
And that's because both of them being as intelligent as they are, they probably feel each other out. I don't think Itachi would go full on Susanoo at the beginning. And I think that will be the reason why he'd be susceptible to losing. Because all Minato has to do is touch you and his seal's on you. And he can transport you as well, or transport himself to where you are. It's like he's perfected the second Hokage's jutsu. So Susanoo, I think he'd be smart enough to be able to get a way around that. Also, he has some Sage Mode training. He can do Senjutsu. On top of Ninetales Chakra Mode. I think it'd be a long fight, but I could see Minato winning in the end. Also, I would say he probably, out of all the Hokage, be most weary and most able, outside of maybe the first, to deal with the Uchiha with Mangekyo Sharingan, just because he's so fast. It's a lot hard to hit him with Amaterasu. So the only thing Itachi really has left, if he can't hit him with Genjutsu and Amaterasu, is Susanoo. So if he can get around that, he's going to take out Itachi.
Do you think, I guess from like Itachi's fights that we've seen, that you can be in a Genjutsu and not even like know it? Do you think he would try and start a Genjutsu?
I think he would start a Genjutsu because I mean that's just unfortunately what every Uchiha trained by Fugoku does. Because Sasuke does the same thing. Obito did the same thing with Kakashi when they first started. But remember, like, it's not something that you can't figure out. Like, you're smart enough, you know you're in a Genjutsu. You have chakra control. You can get yourself out of a Genjutsu. It's a matter of, after that's done, what do you do? Like, can you actually still have enough chakra to keep the fight going? And I think Minato does.
Andrea?
So after hearing Cedric's reasoning, I was actually leaning towards Itachi. I was kind of like Byron that I didn't want to give it to Itachi. I was struggling to see how he would get past, how Minato would get past the Susanoo. But like I said, after listening to Cedric, I do think maybe Minato does like grind this out. I personally had a hard time with this matchup because the next one I did have a fairly strong opinion. And hopefully we'll get there with you breaking the tie. But yeah, I will pick Minato again.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's right.
Nikki's not on. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, we can't tie.
Well, shoot, for the sake of the podcast,
Huh?
I want to see Minato. I want to see Minato advance, but this is tough because, like, if you type in Itachi versus Minato, there have been hundreds of videos done on it. Because I mean, obviously, Minato is the faster of the two, but Itachi is very fast. They're both super smart. Both have their own hacks, and it's just like, I think it depends on how the battle starts. Like if Cedric's like point, like if Minato just goes one touch seal you, then I don't know how Itachi's breaking out because I've never seen Itachi break out of seals and done what Cedric said about Itachi with the Genjutsu, that Minato could break out because he does have very good chakra control and things of that nature. But it's like, man, Itachi's like the one dude I never want to count out on anything. And with Justin and Byron's points about the Susanoo, it's just like, I don't know if the Susanoo would be too slow to hit Minato, but then I don't know if, Byron, what did you say? Flying Raijin level 2?
Flying Raijin level 2.
I don't think that's breaking Susanoo. Well, especially Itachi's, maybe Sasuke's, but I had to throw the diss in there.
So, this was my thinking, right? Because we remember when Gaara pulled Maru out of that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teleportation Itachi out of it, hit him with a Rasengan. What do you do?
Oh, you mean if he has the seal on Itachi and then Itachi goes Susanoo and then he
just teleports in there.
He's not transforming into the Renegon, so
that's a really good point.
That's I would, man, I'd go 51-49 Minato on today, like right now. And then another one that is super debated is Minato versus Nagato. And Andrea,
okay.
And Andrea, who do you have in this one?
I really think it'd go to Minato. I really do. That's for me. That's why I struggled. I wished Pain was below Itachi in the lineup for this one because I felt like I struggled more. Like I said, I originally had Itachi winning that fight, and then I heard Cedric's reasoning, which made sense to me. Kakashi was able to figure out the timing for I want to call them puppets. I know they're not puppets. The other paths.
The paths.
Yes, yes. Thank you. The paths. And I mean, Minato was his teacher. Minato's also extremely smart, so I feel like he would be able to figure a lot of that stuff out. Also, again, we've beaten the dead horse on this that he's incredibly fast. So I think he'd be able to handle all the paths and then take out Nagato. I do. We also haven't talked about it, but Minato also has, when push comes to shove, he has the Reaper Death Seal. So if he got to Nagato's physical body and just sealed him that way, technically Minato's not the winner because he would die, but Nagato doesn't win at that point either. So I do think it'd be Minato.
Side note before I ask the others, could you imagine if he tried to do the Reaper Death Seal against Itachi and Itachi's like, you were under a Genjutsu the whole time?
Dang.
Listen, why do you have to mention that's the saltiest thing? That's almost as bad as like the third. When he's like, I'm gonna get all of Orochimaru, he's like, nah, just my arms.
Just the arms. Well, no, I really thought of that because I was watching Itachi versus
and then he gets his
Deidara.
arms back later, like, oh man.
That was terrible.
But you saw how shook he was when he was reanimated. It's like, you can do jutsu? It's like, yeah, I can do jutsu. What? Like,
I'm just saying.
Like, it's hard.
Like, third time was hurt. He's like, I sacrificed myself for the village and you can do jutsu again? What the hell?
Took the arms too. And they made it seem like those arms were a big deal that only Tsunade could heal, and then obviously not. But no, I was just watching Itachi versus Deidara, and Deidara really thought he was doing something and wasn't.
Causes some people to mentally break down. Deidara is a victim of it.
That is, that is true. That is true.
Yeah, even though I picked Itachi to win that fight, I don't see Minato getting ready to destroy Itachi. He's been in the Genjutsu all time. Doesn't like that extra charge from the Nine Tails make it like really easy to like break out Genjutsu? Like when you have like an extra chakra source in your body. So I don't think that would be even a threat.
Oh no, I was just being funny because that would be terrible. That's a meme. That's a meme of all memes.
That would be.
Further to tuning exams, we never really seen Naruto get like crazily until it was like Shisui's. No, it was like Itachi with the crows and shit. Like you don't really see Naruto get Genjutsu once he mastered like 9.
That's true.
But he also struggled getting out of Genjutsus for some reason. Naruto did. Like
That's
he
'cause he
needed
was
other
stupid.
people.
Well,
But he also still had that additional
stupid.
chakra source, like you said, Justin. Like he also had the Nine Tails chakra at that point. Or
Well,
well,
that's when
the Nine Tails
Nine-Tails
didn't
wasn't
fuck with
fucking with him.
That's
Cedric.
that's true.
Well, that
He knows.
Itachi one was bad because he's like, I didn't look in his eyes. He's like, bro, I don't have to look in my eyes to get you. I can do it by one finger. And Naruto's salty. He's like, I don't even want to fight. I just want to talk. And I mean,
Yeah.
I would be asking questions too, like, bro, why do you care about my brother? He left the village.
It was one of those things. He had to make sure he was on the right side because, like, if you
Hell,
try
we
to
do.
kill
Yeah,
Sasuke, I'm
yeah.
about to smoke you now. Like,
Byron, who do you got, man? Minato versus the Six Paths of Pain.
Pain is so hard.
Byron, you look like you struggling.
I am. I think since Cedric brought this up, that Minato can go into Sage mode, and that's how Naruto beat Pain. I think it would go to Minato.
Well, Minato did say his Sage mode is not that good, and he can't hold it for long. Just
I was going to say, Byron, don't forget, like,
don't rely
man,
on
Naruto
that.
only beat 2.
Well, that's also
Naruto
true.
won because of the sacrifices in the plot.
Facts.
Fine. I'm still picking Minato.
That's fine. No, that's
That's
fair.
fine. I just want to know how
I'm
he.
about to say you don't gotta change your pick. Just know.
Yeah, just know
wrong.
that. Yeah, that Sage mode ain't it for him.
No, that is wrong. Damn, Justin.
Well, Justin's a big Pain fan.
No.
I mean, so Justin, why is Pain winning?
Well, Minato even said his Sage mode does not stand up to doesn't stand up to Naruto's in the slightest. He said that during the war. He can
Right.
barely hold on to it. He can barely stay in Sage mode for that long.
Mhm.
So I just have a hard time seeing how Minato is going to touch him if he can't use Sage Chakra. Because we got the path that absorbs ninjutsu, so I just don't see it. And then we can always put his fast ass in the moon. So I gotta go Pain here.
Wow. He said we.
I know. I'm honestly going. I'm going Pain too. I don't think in a first fight, like they're fighting for the first time. I don't think Minato could do it. Rematch, yeah, but not a first fight. It's a lot. Pain was wrecking shop, man.
He really did.
People fail to realize that nigga really busted into the leaf by himself and took all these niggas out, all of them, and then Almighty pushed the whole goddamn village to a fucking crater. A crater.
Yeah.
The main guy wasn't there.
Oh my god! That's terrible
My
writing. How
guy
they left
give my
his
nigga
team
Pain
out.
some trouble. I will fully say that. Minato, you saved the village once, but you ain't gonna do it again against the god Pain. I'm sorry.
Cedric, technically the tiebreaker is yours.
What do you mean?
Oh, I'm picking Pain, and Justin picked Pain. It's 2-2.
Oh. All right. So the man's fast, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But there's 5 renegades on this man.
Yes.
There's one thing that summons these ugly creatures that
They are ugly.
for some reason can't. I never actually seen anyone like truly destroy them. Like the one wolf just keeps growing heads, the one bird just flies, the rhino just destroys stuff. Like there's a chameleon somewhere. Like none of them actually like die. So like that's a problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got one that pulls and pushes you away.
Mm-hmm.
You got another one that absorbs ninjutsu.
Mm-hmm.
You got one that builds a giant factory of rebirthing these things if anyone gets fucked up.
Wow, you made it sound like a shoe shop.
I mean, he,
Let
like,
no,
I was
preach,
gonna say
preach, Cedric, preach.
but that's pretty messed up. I thought that was a little bit too dirty. And then you got the head, right? Like, I like Minato, okay? Like, I do. He sacrificed himself for the village. He has some 9-tailed chakra. He has some main character love because he's Naruto's dad.
Mhm.
But that nigga ain't beating Pain.
So
There's just too much
3-2.
going on. There's too much going on.
So 3-2, and we haven't used the nickname of Boruto's grandfather. So,
Well, you could have done. But
so 3-2. I guess with Andrea and Byron, I just want to know, like, what move do you think he would do to finish them all off?
Got him simultaneously.
That's true.
I know Andrea brought up Reaper Death Seal, but that's only on one body at a time.
That's only on one body, right?
Oh, I was going to say, also, I think he'd have a more difficult time finding the original body than Naruto did.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, yeah, because Naruto could do that because of his sage mode and could sense everybody's presence and chakra. Yep. Okay.
And I guess too, I mean, when he fought the Nine Tails, he only summoned like one toad, right? The big one.
Yeah, he could summon the 3.
Oh, he could summon all of them?
I'm saying he could. I mean, he has a chakra to do it.
That's true, but that'd be his backup. I guess also I know people when like comments and stuff, they'll be like, so which, we're talking about the Minato like post-death. Because before death, he doesn't have the Nine Tails chakra. And he never showed Sage mode. So this is post.
That's fair.
Just for people out there wondering, like, is this before? Or is this like this fair. Would be so because man, before death, I don't know if this is, and I love this dude. I don't know if it's close.
Well, if it's before death, he ain't beating Itachi.
That is true. That's true.
Yeah.
Like my man gonna get tossed like Hinata got tossed. I hate to say.
Oh no!
Damn.
Like what's he gonna do to stop it?
Obito's after this if he gets through, right? Obito's after this if he gets through, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Even if he don't get through, we still gonna talk about it. Like,
what? Someone's just changing up the rules. What is this?
Justin, why do you want to talk about that fight so much? Who do you think would win?
Man, because it depends. Because I don't know. Minato could take out Jinchuriki Obito.
Man, we didn't do this for Sasuke.
Oh, we did push Sasuke.
Well, Sasuke didn't get almost to the ladder.
Sasuke pushed this man through 2 other people just for the fans.
For the fans.
That is true. We did.
Yep.
For the fans.
So you want to talk about this for the fans? Okay. Listen, Obito. First of all, this man had to like when they first fought. It was like teenage Obito.
13.
Teenage Obito.
He was only 13.
Bro, he was young, bro.
Bro, when he came to the village to help murk all the Uchiha.
Yeah, he was a baby, bro.
Like he was out there. He's the one who like fucking took over the Nine Tails.
I know he was a teenager, but I thought he was like, Naruto's age at least, like 16. At least.
Naruto wasn't even 16 till the end of the show.
Listen, heartbreak too. Heartbreak Obito.
Oh, Heartbreak Obito? Where he killed all those damn ninja because he saw Rin die?
Showed up, it was like, where were you? Essentially. And Minato had a hard time dealing with him.
Well, he thought he was so strong that he thought it was Madara.
I'm just saying.
As a team.
Like, first of all, Minato ain't stopping Jinchuriki Obito.
No.
No.
What about regular one?
That man did cut his arm off.
He was in reanimation.
Think he could beat like the Rinnegan Sharingan Obito?
No.
Anyone else think he could beat him?
No, I think Obito would have learned from their first go around how to deal with that teleportation jutsu. So I think adult Obito would win.
I don't know. I think Obito only wins that if he has his 6 pass of Obito.
Oh, the bot. And they're all Jinchurikis.
Yeah, I think if Obito doesn't have that, I still think Minato can win it. Because he's just too fast. He's too fast, and like he knows Obito's teleportation shit. So like,
no, he doesn't.
I think
he didn't know that was Obito he was fighting.
He thought it was Madara.
Right.
He doesn't know Obito has Kamui because Kakashi didn't develop it like that well.
He didn't realize that he fought Obito during the war.
Well, I mean, at the
way back then.
Well, no, he realized that they had the flashback where he's like, "Oh, if I knew if it was because Obito was talking trash, like if you didn't,
once
you didn't
Obito's
know you were
mask
fighting
broke,
your student."
Yeah, once Obito's mask broke, everybody was like shook. Like even Kakashi was shook. Like holy shit! Like I thought you was dead.
Yeah, because when they came back after Kakashi and Obito fought, and Sasuke was going to try and kill Obito when he was on the ground, then Kakashi popped out. Then Kakashi was going to try and kill Obito. Then Minato stopped Kakashi and it was like, oh, blah, blah, team, blah, blah, blah. And then that's when Obito became the 10 Tails. Yeah. Talking about, man, what type of Hokage doesn't know he's fighting his student? Naruto got hot.
It's a fair question.
It is.
I mean, he didn't have those moves when he got slammed by a rock.
What you mean, man? We watched a whole fight with him and Kakashi doing the exact same shit.
No, I mean, like, Minato didn't know, like, Obito had those, like, when they fought the first time. I'm like, I would have wondered, too. I was like, damn, who is this?
But to say it's Madara?
It was because he controlled the Nine Tails too well.
Yeah.
All of them were stupid for thinking that was Madara. That episode where they first bring him back and he just bodies all those niggas. It's like, bro, like, how did we think Obito was Madara? Like, these niggas are in totally different stratospheres of power level, and he had the whole ninja world fooled and all the viewers.
Bro, you know the chapter, Tsunade said it, the power of a name.
Right.
Yeah.
Bro, but to believe it, though?
Listen, I don't live there.
My man ain't doing no effort either. Like
we are fools. Everyone in that village is a fool. Like, they should have known that could have been Madara.
Especially Oniki. Oniki's old ass should have known something. Because when he first saw Madara, he got shook.
Well, yeah, because Madara made no sense. He said, the Oniki was like, what about the peace treaty? Madara's like, nah, you obey the leaf now. And then on side note, don't ever say the first Hokage's name in my face again. And fucked him up when he was a child. Well, not a child, a young adult.
That
was embarrassing.
Right next to his sensei, the Hoshigaki at that time. Even he was shook. And he can do particle style and disappear. He was shook.
Like, damn. Well, on just a side note, do you think Minato would have been able to beat the 5 cages?
Which ones?
The ones that Madara fought.
By himself?
Mm-hmm.
I think so. No, they would have been an issue.
Yeah, but Raikage ain't slow.
But isn't he faster than the Raikage?
Yeah, but you also throw in Gaara, Oniki, and Mei. Like that's 3 other bodies you got to worry about as well, wherever you're teleporting to.
Yeah.
That's just a lot of people.
It really is. I think Gaara's the first one to get smoked. His sand too slow for that.
Yeah, but he has that personal body shield.
Oh, right. Yeah, his mommy.
Right.
It'll take a couple Rasengans to break through that.
Yeah, but you're going to have to do it quick because he's just going to put it right back up.
Well, do you think Oniki doing the lightning, like the light in the low thing on the Raikage would make the Raikage faster than Minato?
I think it could, because if he can slow down too, if he can slow down Minato.
Yeah.
Because I actually would think that he'd do it on Gaara and Raikage at the same time.
Oh, yeah, he has to do it on Gaara.
Oh, because if the sand can catch Minato, that gets you a split second for Raikage. You hit him with particle style, so.
Hit him with that Larianto.
Because ain't nobody else got enough strength to really put Minato down. Like, we all know, like, Tsunade's strong, but Tsunade ain't putting Minato down. She too slow. And her punches be telegraphed. I mean, everyone who gets hit by her knows they're about to get hit by her. Like,
I know. And it's sad, too, if you can't do anything about it. You just have to brace for impact.
Yeah.
That's what hurts.
She could take a beating, though.
Oh yeah.
True. That's true.
That is true.
That's why I said she's going to last a long ass time. She won't win it, but she'll get her ass beat. And survive for a while.
You know, and all this thing like, what's May gonna do? Like,
She has to stay back, shoot the lava, water
the lava.
pillar.
hitting nobody.
Water pillar. Use a mist.
Man, he jumping out of that. Ain't nobody staying in that.
You gotta do something, man. I don't know. Put the lava all around the ground so you can't touch the ground. I don't know. She's strong, but she's just gonna get put down. She gotta try.
You should definitely try.
Well, yeah, she had no choice to try. Everybody else is trying. You can't just be chilling.
Like you gotta try, man. But no, that is.
I really think he would give them a run for their money. He might win that bitch. He really would.
You think that'd be a harder fight? Do you think fighting them? Well, first off, do you think them, the 5 Kages, do you think they could have beat Nagato? Like the 6 paths of pain. So they're 5 versus his 6.
That's a good what if. Why are you wasting these?
Oh, I mean, we could do an episode on it. It's just
I'm just saying, like, you coming up like these like spur of the moment what ifs. These are deep. Like these are worth a full episode on their own. Honestly, you just
Cedric, right? That's a whole episode. I gotta think.
I mean, Justin, we already know you're picking pain. I don't know what you're thinking about.
I mean, I probably will be. Still,
I'll be like this. I'd pick pain, but that's just because it's 5 Renegon. Well, 6 Renegon.
Sick.
Yeah.
I mean, we can save it for the fall because this summer one's about. Even though I did have other ideas for fall, but we can do it for fall too.
But that's a good one because like Oniki can save them from planetary devastation.
Just its last resort. If someone's acting out, we just put them in the moon.
Only thing I know is Raikage taking out the animal path instantly, so we don't gotta worry about all those fucking dusty ass looking animals.
But then you gotta kill the one that rebirths them all.
Right.
Oh shit! He's just gonna bring it back. Oh fuck! I always forget about that one.
I do too.
Is there one that can like steal your soul? Or
The King of Hell one?
Yeah, that's the one that does the rebirth too. Like he like pulls out your tongue, the gate opens and they grab your tongue and then just rip it out. It's nasty.
Oh, and then because Nikki didn't try to hop in late, and I was just like, well, we're almost done. He says he had Minato going all the way, just for podcast reference.
Wait, he got
all the way. So he had being Itachi and Obito
and Nagato Pain.
That's love for Boruto's grandfather right there.
I was about to say who's the
and Himawari's grandfather.
Yeah, well, see, we got to throw that one in too. We already said Kakashi's teach. I think we're out of names.
No, we got one more.
Dry student.
And then you also have Hinata's father-in-law.
Oh, yeah.
He technically was like the child of prophecy. Before
he was. Yeah, that's what he said. Sure. Well, he did good things. He did good things. The show all started because he freaking put a demon in his son.
Yeah.
And everybody lied to that boy his whole life.
Bro, that's royalty. They're not shit for that.
They're really not. Because he told the third Hokage, don't treat him like any different because he has a tail beast in him. And everybody's like, oh, no, fuck that. We treat him different.
Listen, everybody else came in like, listen now. Look, he ain't here to see if you're doing it or not.
You know what's crazy too? Because like when he's like, oh, we're going to give Naruto his mom's last name because we don't want him connected to the fourth. But I was like, but you're giving Naruto the last name of the family who always marries, like who got married into the first Hokages, who always have the 9 tails. How is that not more known? Makes no fucking sense.
Do you think they teach them that? Come on now.
Oh, I know they're not, because an episode of Boruto, you have to go to the FBI to get Sasuke's fucking file.
Well, you knew that in Naruto when the Cloud Village descended upon him. They're like, listen, we're going to watch you as you look at all this stuff. You ain't taking no copies nowhere either. You better memorize this.
Like it's just wild, bro, because the Uzumaki crest is on all the Leaf Village jackets.
Yeah.
I think Naruto should buy that whole village after he beat Pain. All that fake love. All that fake love. My dad was the fourth Hokage, and y'all just now want to show me up because I saved y'all niggas from pain. Oh, they should did the Naruto heel turn right at that point, and him and Sasuke should have teamed up and destroyed the world.
Turn. Oh no.
Listen, like the ninja will be gone because ain't nobody stopping those two.
Bro, Sasuke, he would still say I work alone and then get killed.
Now that's a spinoff. You do a whole alternate universe of Naruto saying "fuck the leaf" and then teaming up with Sasuke, and then they have to have a big ass battle to see who the leader is of the 2-man team.
The 2-man team.
You'd have like Kakashi and Guy sitting here trying to stop Naruto and Sasuke.
I don't think Naruto would kill Sakura.
No.
Sasuke would.
But Naruto would stop him.
No. This is a vengeful Naruto. He definitely killing that bitch. All the time she curved him. Oh, please. Everyone gotta go.
Not even that. Not even the curving. It's the fact she then beats on him after.
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah.
Shit, honestly, she goes with him.
That team.
True.
Oh, hell no. That
That
team.
is true.
Why not? She was willing to go with Sasuke. Go hunt down Sasuke.
Bro,
Cedric has a point. She might defect too.
Right.
Like, if
He has
the
a
only
good
person
point.
who's trying to bring him back is gone, then who? Like, what else is there? Everyone else wanted to smoke Sasuke.
That is
Hey,
true.
I was about it too. They did a diplomatic vote too. They're like, yeah, he got to go.
Ain't no diplomatic vote. They literally looked at those two and said, definitely 2 people. We got the rest. First of all, they was like, we ain't even going to tell Naruto that we voting. Like,
Right.
I mean, I wouldn't either. And Sakura's like, I have this whole responsibility. I want that episode rewritten so bad.
Which episode?
The one where she's like, this is my responsibility. Says fucking who?
Oh, yeah.
that's her heart.
What, when she goes and tries to kill him?
Mm-hmm.
Her heart. It was in her heart. She had to save Sasuke.
Right.
But,
She was the only one that could do it.
but she thought a baby kunai was going to do it.
It wasn't even a baby kunai. Come on, don't play the kunai. The kunai did nothing wrong in that.
It was
Fine.
She's like a little
Alright.
thing of poison. I'm like, she would have had a better chance of punching him in the face and ending him.
No, she would have to use the poison. Come on, you know he's eating that.
You think so? Oh, well, I don't know, man. Some people on the internet, remember,
First
they
of all,
were
this
saying
man survived that big leg drop from the right Kage. You really think he gonna get KO'd from one hit to the face?
I don't know. They love Sakura in Japan. Andrea taught me
Yeah,
that.
do.
Sasuke is the second
do.
main. Sasuke is the second main character.
Sakura's the third. It's not that
Yeah,
big
that's
a
why
difference.
she can't kill him.
I think that's pretty arguable. I think Kakashi's the real third main character.
Yeah.
Whoa. Hold on. My dude is chilling right now. Hold on. Don't make me defend Sakura. Please, God, no.
That's the
You're gonna
Naruto
defend Sakura?
Sasuke Kakashi show.
I would love to see you defend Sakura.
Bro, she is, as Cedric would say, man, she had the ultimate
Don't
weapon.
use my- hold on,
She just
don't
had to
use-
cry
don't
out
use my words.
Naruto. That is what you said. She just had to cry out Naruto. It's the ultimate weapon.
But Naruto's on Sasuke's team now.
Oh, yeah, this is the alternate universe, right?
Like, what's crying out
This
Naruto's
is
gonna
alternate
be?
Naruto.
Like, Naruto's, listen, on some true evil main character-ish, Naruto's gonna show up as like, this is your last chance. You either can join us or get out of our way. If you're in our way, we can't save you.
This is wrong.
She joining right there. She's like, all right, bet.
So this is Naruto. This would be Sage Naruto. Sasuke's still woozy. So Cage Summit.
Yeah, but they also got Obito mentoring, still.
Oh, Obito joined in the fray?
No, because like that's
Ooh.
at the time frame, that's where Sasuke was.
That's true. He called.
Granted, though, like Naruto, and just for plot purposes, Naruto can't go with him because they'll take the Nine Tails from him and he'll die.
I don't know if Obito's a
That's
good.
what I was thinking. They'll have to once Naruto and Sasuke form the team in my alternate universe, they'll have to kill Obito.
I don't even know if Obito's a good teacher. He let Sasuke get his ass whooped multiple
That's great
times.
teaching. It's great
He was
teaching.
really-
Listen, he learned a lot more with Obito than he did with Kakashi.
Well, I mean, you learned the Shidori, the principle of his own stuff. I mean, I would say his biggest teacher was Orochimaru, those 3 years.
Pedophile.
Wow. Okay, we're done.
My man, when he turned into that young girl, I literally was like, Wow, this show gives him no.
I think it is weird.
He is. Y'all remember when I'm not gonna lie, when I first started watching Naruto and I was young, I was like, damn, this dude's the real deal. He's scaring everybody.
Yep.
We get to part 2, it's like, damn, who cares?
Ain't nobody
Yeah,
after this, man.
Part 1 of Orochimaru was terrifying.
Force of Death. Yeah, Sasuke shook.
Man, but he got hit with that dragon flame thing. I thought Sasuke had a shot. I was like, we gonna just burn people here? We cool with that?
Oh man. Thank you everyone for listening to the Naruto What If battle with Minato going at the Akatsuki Ladder. Thank you, Andrea, Byron, Justin, Cedric, for hopping on once again. We have one more for the summer of the Akatsuki, and then as you heard us, if you've listened throughout the episode, we just came up with great what if battles on the fly. So we'll probably implement those into the fall as well. So we'll be on the lookout for that as we build to our end of the year what if battle. And we'll just go through the people and let them say their last things before we sign off. Justin, we'll start with you.
Yeah, this was fun. Minato got pretty high up compared to Sasuke. Yeah.
We throw Sasuke shots too. It was just his birthday.
No one cares.
Oh man! Anything else, Justin?
Nah. Who's climbing the ladder next month?
Oh, I mean, I already told you. It's Kakashi War Arc.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I mean, yeah.
Wait, which Kakashi?
Oh, you mean which one at the war?
Yeah.
War Arc before Double Mangekyu, right?
Yeah, right before.
Yeah.
Because I want to save the Double Mangekyu one for 2021.
Two.
Yeah. Shit, we are in 2021. Yeah.
Yes,
we are.
Even though technically, me and Justin are still trying to debate which at the end of the year which Team 7 gets Double Mangekyu Kakashi.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure that out. We're not too sure if the current Team 7 iteration of them get him or the old one with Obito and Rian. We gotta figure that out.
First of all, just to help y'all out, how y'all gonna give this man? Y'all just gonna warp time and just give him 2 Sharingans and Obito his 2 Sharingans and then Rian?
Why not?
Yeah,
because that is not how it happens at all.
Well, the point of the Team 7 one is it was everyone in their prime, absolute strongest.
Well, if everyone in their prime, then you're giving everybody double Sharingan Kakashi because that's his strongest.
Yeah, that's what Justin wanted to debate because he doesn't want to do that.
Oh my gosh!
I mean, Cedric does have a point.
Are you gonna hold some other teams just so they can lose by giving them a one-eye? You are holding them.
This is fucking entertainment. I'm curating great entertainment. Goddammit, Kakashi cannot be on every Double Mangekyu cannot be on every single Team 7 team. It just won't be fair.
I mean, there'd only be 2 of them. But
yeah.
First of all, 2 of them are pretty much dead when he gets it. So, like, you rebirthing them, so you can do whatever you want at that point.
I can't argue with a lawyer. I'm not going to.
Anyway, Byron.
Good point.
This was another fun episode, like Justin said. Can't wait for War Arc Kakashi to take on the Akatsuki Ladder. Yeah.
It looks like you were about to say a lot more.
I think so too.
I was.
He ran out of shit to say.
I was, and then I had a brain fart. So.
Andrea.
On the comment that Sasuke made it much lower than Minato, I feel like if we would have done that in the reverse, that would have been just straight disrespectful. So of course he made it further than Sasuke. This was a lot of fun to talk about, and I am looking forward to the discussion with or Kakashi next time.
I wonder who Chuck would have voted for in Sasuke's things, because then he might have been really dead at Kakuzu, and that would have been embarrassing. That's where
I had him. That's where I had Sasuke. Like truly, that's where I had him, and I think. My opinion, that's where he should have.
No, Andrew. He died there. We just pushed him through the content.
Right.
I mean, Cedric.
This was fun. It was a good time. Good time. Martin's gonna hate me on the next one, but it's fine.
No, I won't. I won't hate anybody.
We say this now. Wait till tomorrow.
I won't hate anyone.
I had you kind of upset when I said that your boy wasn't even gonna make it past Orochimaru.
Oh, that was Sasuke. Yeah, I was kind of hot because Andrea and Byron started to play into it too. They were like, "Well," and I was like, "Hold on."
I can make it.
That was just pure. That was just pure nonsense.
I'm just saying. You get them reanimations going. Sasuke can't seal nobody. Those reanimations do what they're supposed to do, man. It's a wrap.
I will say this also is the time where last month, Justin, you did say Sasuke was not arrogant. That was a blunder of all numbers.
I did say that. We all. Hey, you put a live mic in front of us, and you tell me to talk for an hour. It's going to be some bullshit that comes out my mouth. That's just a
you are admitting this.
At least you're admitting it because we all were just frozen when you said that. We were like, "Wait, what?"
Not my Bryce. I did no research for that podcast. It was not my best work. I think I did a lot better today.
My man said he ain't got Tsukiyomi. What you mean he ain't got?
Then he said Sasuke is trash.
That shit really pissed me off for the rest of the day. I was like, hold on, this nigga really don't got Tsukiyomi. This nigga sucks.
I do want to say, in closing, that next month will be August, and August 20th or the 23rd will actually be the L7C's podcast 1 year anniversary. So that is something that I am looking forward to mark 1 year of the L7C and all the stuff that we've accomplished so far and all the people we've had talking and the topics we have ongoing. So that is something to look forward to as well.
That's a fast year.
I know. It was crazy. And with that being said, thank you everyone for listening to the L7C podcast. You guys take care.
Peace.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the L7C podcast. Be sure to like, rate, review, and subscribe to the channel. Follow us on all social media platforms, and we'll be talking to you guys soon. Take care.